I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Merser. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner,
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good defensive skill. Nothing there on the punch by Merciless. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this, you know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight, and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Again to the melon. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Nice 2-punch combo by Merciless. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
And now they're trading blows. Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Big. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Nice block by Big. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Big's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. That was a miss by Mercer. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Throws a counter punch there. Nice strike after catching one by Big. Gets rid of that body shot. Good scoring counter punch by Big. Double shots both come in by Big. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Good defensive skill with the block by Big. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Good counter punch. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Halfway through this round. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Throws a counter punch there. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
That exchange. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Big. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good job staying away from the danger there. That's a good block by Big. Protecting his head well with his guard. What a good counter punch by Big.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Big.
Good solid double jab by Big. Accurate counter punch by Merciless. Nice block by Big. Good scoring counter punch by Big.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Nice block by Big. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Big.
I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Blocks that punch.
go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Very nice defensive guard there. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Good-looking counterpunch. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Doing well on the outside. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Nice block by Big. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Big. Perfect example of what you get when warriors decide to act like warriors. These two have acted that way all night long.
They've acted that way, and they behaved that way, and they have been that way all their lives.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
A headshot blocked. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. The round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
The defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And another jab comes in by Merciless. Merciless is getting caught with headshots. But Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise, the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Now that's some fine work right there by Merciless. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That attack. Biggs being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Able to get rid of that one. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Use the jab.
And a smart counterpunch by Big. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
And now the blood coming from his nose. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Good defense just covering up down low. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. with the jab on the outside. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Nice one. That was good. Have this one. You know, get on that.
They start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Parries that punch away. Well-targeted counterpunch by Merciless. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Counter punch. In the opening 2 minutes, a minute to go in this round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And there he counters back against his opponent. Well-placed counterpunch by Big. And now you can start to see some blood coming from his nose. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go.
Is slowing down. You can just see it that this is a fighter that's lacking that certain zip to it.
Yeah, you start to wonder what kind of camp he had. Did he do all the things he needed to do? And more importantly than us wondering, he's wondering right now. And that self-doubt is hurting him even more.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Carries that punch intended for the head. Blocks it away. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Big. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Solid counter punch by Merciless. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Solid right hands headline that exchange. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good looking counter punch. This is just as much a fork in the road for his opponent as it is for him. Because the opponent's saying, hey, I knocked this guy down, and now he's completely changed styles. Does it cause some caution in his mind, or does it cause him to say, okay, now I know I got him?
Yeah, a little trepidation. I mean, first he's thinking, hey, is there a trick here? Is he setting me up here? You know, but there's another part that says, hey, I know this guy hasn't done this before. I've looked at him enough. I've done my homework, and that means I have him in trouble.
Unable to score with the hook. Able to get rid of that one. Super two-punch combo by Big. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Great movement to get away from those punches. And a smart counter punch by Merciless. Devastating blow by Merciless. Good block by Merciless. That was good stuff throughout. Which way did the judges lean? Let's send it up to the ring to find out.
Judges score the fight a draw.
Well, it's been said it's like kissing your sister. It goes down as a draw. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.